their one YouTube channel. In this video, we are solving question number 12 of WASSCE 2023 School Edition. So let's look at the first part. The following statements are true of a certain community. Statement K: most businessmen are rich. Statement M: no salary worker is rich. We have to draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. I state whether the following statements are valid or not valid. Okay, Titus is a businessman and is therefore rich. Olenu is not rich because he is a salary worker. So let's see how we come out with the solution. But there are some key words that we need to take note. So the first one is most. Most businessmen are rich, which means that not all businessmen are rich. Now to represent it on a Venn diagram, we need to make this statement. So we can let B represent businessmen, and then statement R represent being rich, statement S as salary worker. Okay, now let's begin to. So the first statement, most businessmen are rich. So that will be intersection. Most businessmen are rich. So you have rich people here, businessmen here. So this is rich, this is businessman. And then the next one, no salary worker is rich. So if no salary worker is rich, then that one will be alone like this, as salary workers. Then you put your Venn universal set. Here the universal set will be you, people, right? Good. So let's look at the other statement. Titus is a businessman and is therefore rich. Where is businessman? We said that most businessmen are rich. So the fact that Titus is a businessman does not mean that Titus is rich. So the first one is not valid. The second one, Olenu is not rich because he is a salary worker. Right. So this is a salary worker. They have nothing to do with this. They have nothing to do with this. So this is a valid statement. It's valid. Okay, let's move to the second part of the question 12. We have a table here, and we have to find the mean and then the variance of the table. This is class interval. So for me, for statistics question, it's better to write down the formula so that it will help you to know the column that you create. So mean from frequency table is summation of fx over summation of f. Then variance is summation of fx squared over summation of f minus . So this is the formula. So which means that we need to create a column for fx where you multiply the frequencies by the max, and then you find x squared. You find fx squared, right? Okay, so let's see how we are going to do this. So this is the columns that we created. These are the height, these are the frequency. Now how to get the x? X is the midpoint of the class interval. So 60 plus 64, that is 124. And then we divide it by 2. That's how we got this. Now fx is the frequency times this. So 7 times 62 will give us 434. So that's how we got this. And then fx squared. So you square x and then you multiply it by the frequency. So when you do that, you get this column. So summation of fx. So we need to add up this. And then summation of fx squared. And the total frequency. So let's see, knowing these values, we can find the mean and then the variance. Okay, so mean now becomes summation of fx, that is it, 2140 divided by 30, and this is giving us 71.3. So the variance, I've already stated the formula. The variance now becomes 154,090 over 30 minus 2140 over 30 all squared. So when we simplify, we are getting 5,136.33 minus 5,088.4. So we have 47.895. Now to one decimal place is 47.9. Now let's see how the marks were allocated. So for this midpoint, you get B1, each of the midpoint for all at least 2 terms correct at least. And then M1 for all these terms, at least 2 terms correct. You just need only 2 of these being correct. Then you get the M1. And then correct summation of fx, you get A1. So and then let's come here. Any correct value of fx squared, you get M1. Then correct fx squared, you are getting A1. So let's come here. Go. And then so the mean mark here is finding the mean M1, then correct one. Correct answer is A1. So when you come to the variance, for substitution, finding the variance, that's M1, then correct answer A1. Okay. Let's call this one the first part 2. The first part, now diagram showing intersection of the two sets, rich and then businessmen. That's B1. Right. Then if we are not valid, that's B1, then valid B1. So in all, you have 13 marks. Viewers, thank you very much for watching this video. If you are watching us for the first time and you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe. You can also turn on your notification button so that anytime we upload a new video, wherever you are, you'll be alerted. Bye.